I asked for improvement from last week, was the story. And we did improve. We did improve. And their coach cost them. Their head coach cost them this one. So, critical error in the half. And 100% on me. We improved. There's areas we got to continue to improve on, but it's not okay. So, anyway, we fought. We got down there. Certainly, offense. We double up in yardage. We get down the red zone. We can't get TDs, and that was kind of the story of the game. Defense, I thought, played lights out. Gave us 2 shots there at the end of the game, and we just couldn't finish it out.
What up, though? It's your MANZRG Frank coming straight out of Gritty City Media. And as you can tell by my tone, I'm not very happy with the results of the Buccaneers game, Week 2. And yeah, I'm not gonna say I didn't see us, having a hard game, because I knew they was gonna come out tough. But if you're new here, please smash that like button and subscribe for more great content like this. It's all good. I'm not tripping, because this is the exact same record that we had last year. The exact same record. And I don't look at my team no different. I know that we have to shake the rust off. It's just taking a little bit longer than I thought it would. And it was a good game. I'm not going to even lie. It was a good game. Baker Mayfield ran for a touchdown. That shit can't happen. But beyond that, the defense did phenomenal. I must say, the defense did absolutely phenomenal. And the standout player in that phenomenal defense to me, and I'm quite sure to the rest of the world, was AIDAN Hutchinson. He had 5, count them 5, well, on paper they'll say 4.5, but of course you had in on that sack. So you had 4.5 sacks in one game. He almost had the record, the Detroit Lions record. The NFL record, I believe, is 7 sacks. But he got 5 sacks, and I believe the record for the Lions was 5.5. So if he'd have got one more, he'd have tied it. And because of those sacks, he is, of course, the boss up player of the game. Let's check him out.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I've reached a new level this year.
A high five for AIDAN Hutchinson, his 5th sack of the day.
If you're new to Gritty City Media and Smokers Paradise, please smash that like button and subscribe to everything and hit that bell for notifications. You know the drill. This game did not shake me. It did not shake me, not one single bit. I still believe that the team is going to make it to the Super Bowl, because that's my prediction. My prediction is that we're going to go 14-3 within the season, and that we're going to make it to the Super Bowl. And I can still see us gelling. I can still see us shaking the rust off. Shout out to the rookie, Terrion Arnold. I can tell that he's getting his feet, but he's been sticky. So that's what we needed. That's what we wanted. That's what we drafted you for. You just got to watch them hands a little bit. And if I'm being honest, everybody had a part in it. Welcome to your wake-up call. If you guys forgot that, I know we've been winning, and all across the country the Lions been getting love, but welcome to your wake-up call that you forgot that the league doesn't like Detroit. There's good reasons. Let's just say, allegedly, the NFL was going bankrupt during the time that the AFC and other football leagues were, taking over the airwaves and getting more of the attention. And they need to be bailed out. And the Forest wanted the team, and for the longest, the NFL would not sell the Forest a team because the Forest wanted the Lions. Of course they wanted the Lions. But in order to get themselves out of debt, the NFL made a deal with the Forest, which was they could buy the Lions, as well as they'll get a guaranteed Thanksgiving game, as well as they get a percentage of sales from each team. I'm just saying, if you look at what goes on the field, it makes sense. I know a couple of guys who were in some boardrooms. We're talking about 70s, 80s maybe. And in the conversation that they heard, Mr. Forrest said he wants his team good enough for people to buy tickets and buy jerseys and stuff. He didn't want his team good enough to go to the playoffs because you would have to pay a whole nother salary to your team if they get into the postseason. So for years, it was okay for these refs to cheat us and do all that type of stuff because Mr. Ford didn't want us good enough to go to the playoffs. Now you see that we have different ownership, it starts to look a little differently. Not saying it's true, just saying allegedly that's what I've heard. It makes a little bit more sense than some crazy curse. But if you know more than me, or if you feel like that's BS, give me a comment. I love reading the comments. I love talking to the people. I got a couple of people that hollered at me in the last video that we did. Shout out to them. And we're going to keep it coming, baby. We're going to keep it coming. Today's prediction for the next game, which will be versus the Cardinals. I know they're going to come out fiery. I know they are. Every team comes out fiery. But like I told you before, I'm not picking against the Lions. It's just a point spread. If they win, they win. But I always look at my Lions to be able to win a game. One thing about Kyler Murray is he's one of those running quarterbacks. He doesn't do it as much as, say, Action Jackson, you know what I'm saying, or Patrick Mahomes, but he does kind of scramble out of that pocket. They call him Mighty Mouse for a reason, or Speedy Gonzalez, you know what I'm saying, because he's a small quarterback, but he's quite fast, and if you don't get a hand on him, or even if you do get a hand on him, he can escape that pocket and extend plays. So he's going to be pretty tough to stop if that's what he decides to do. But I still believe that the Lions will pull this out. I don't think it'll be a high-scoring game. I do think that they will get on the board. They will score, but our defense is looking fantastic, especially if they play how they played against the Buccaneers. We need them to stay just right there or better. You know what I'm saying? There or better. I'm good with that. My prediction for the Lions versus Cardinals, I'm going to give it to the Lions. Let's go, I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Let's go 21-10 Lions. I think that's a pretty good, defensive match. And we still got to shake off the rust. I hope Sam Laporta wakes up, get him involved a lot more. I see Amon-Ra activated in the last game, so hopefully he's still running hard. And D-Mon, shout out to D-Mon, my mans. I know we lost, but he had to hit that boss up before. You know what I'm saying? He hit that touchdown and pow. Pat, because he know what time it is. If you're a real Detroiter, you know what the boss up is, and I don't see why every player on the team ain't hitting that boss up every time they hit a touchdown or something big. But it's all good. It'll spread. Don't worry. And hopefully next time, D-Mon get that boss up player of the game for sure. This week it was AIDAN, and AIDAN deserved it. 5 sacks. You cannot deny that man bossed up. So I think Jared has a pretty good game. I think he snaps the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody snapped the fuck out of it. By the way, NFL does not like you. They don't want you to win. The whole country doesn't like Detroit. If you notice, shout out to the Tigers, who are also on their way to playoff berth. So I'm very, very happy about that. The teams is going off. Pistons, where y'all at? We need y'all to come on in this, all right? I'm going to end the show right there. As always, I'm your MANZRG Frank. Make sure you lock in and lock on. This is Gritty City Media, and for Smokers Paradise, we'll catch you on the next one. Blah!
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have come into Detroit and gotten a measure of revenge for the loss in the postseason last year.
We didn't even have a crew, had the buck with the Bucks, never thought we'd lose. We didn't even have a crew. We had the buck, fuck the Bucks, fuck the Bucks, we had the buck, fuck the Bucks, fuck the Bucks, fuck the Bucks, fuck the Bucks, fuck the Bucks.
The final score, 20-16.
Week 2, we ain't even have a clue. Had the buck with the Bucks, never thought we'd lose, but it's cool. I stay true to my Honolulu blue, and there's a couple areas we need to improve. We never got in the groove, but we was moving the sticks. And Jerry got pissed about a PI hit that resulted in a pick. That's when the game shifted. A.D. and Basin start playing the game different. Now we out on the grind. Ain't no stopping the shine. 5 times with a sack, cause he was pushing the line. Brian Branch with a pick. Secondary was gully. D-Mon bossed up after getting the teddy. Mr. Fox with a toss. I ain't talking about Michael. We at the baseball tail. Drilling kicks like a psycho. Demo gave us his all. I'm talking running and catching the sun. God came alive. He had 11 receptions, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, the defense was soaring, but they was running them up. Even Baker was scoring. The defense went hard. They kept getting the ball for 6 times in the red without scoring at all. I ain't tripping at all. I take that loss. With all the issues we've been through, I'll pay that cost. Creamsicles needed official to make us fall.